Hey everybody, just wanted to give you a little bit more of my background, how I got into trucking. I actually started back in the year 2000, at the very end of 2000, in November, December. It was after I did my work in film and television. Um, that was my dream, basically. Wanted to be an actor, and I got lucky with work on Walker Texas Ranger, as well as a few other feature films along the way, doing bit parts and stuff like that. But on Walker, I did I started out as a an extra, background extra, and worked my way up to doing stand-in work and utility stunts and stuff like that, and even a day player part and all. But after 7 years of wonderful work on the show, Chuck Norris turned 60 and he decided to call it quits. I can respect that, of course. So life goes on. And what happened after, uh, well, dark days fell upon me. To be quite honest with you, for a whole year after that. I went into construction with a friend of mine, longtime friend of mine, and you know, it worked out for a little while. But thing is, I was just barely keeping my head above water, and I decided, well, it's time to do something else, and it turned out to be truck driving. So I went to a good school, and this school was like 30 days long, much longer than what the schools offer nowadays, which is, from what I'm understanding, is maybe a week if they're lucky. But I went to a good school and got all my paperwork and documentation, but very good training, and you know, I don't have a co-host or anything like that. I'm all by myself doing this solo, so bear with me. Uh, I don't even have a script to go by, okay? So I got into trucking, and it just turned out to be something I was good at. You know, I've got family that's been in trucking. My dad, he's been a truck driver, and he's retired now. I have a grandfather that was in trucking in his lifetime, and so that with other family members that's done trucking, it's in the family, and so I have to say that this seems to be what is God's will for me. And speaking of that, I wanna let you know that God comes first in my life, and then family, and then work. Um, I just want to let you know that I get out here every day, and I never start my day without prayer. You know, I ask God to take care of my family and my friends, and especially those that are not feeling good, that are sick and ill. Um, and I ask Him more than anything to please be with me on the truck and ride with me, stay in my heart, live in my heart, and take the wheel. I ask Him that every morning, anytime before I have to get behind the wheel, regardless of what hour of the day it is. And I have to say, as far as truck driving is concerned, I want to say that my biggest peeves about your average four-wheeler is what we call them. Cars and pickup trucks and stuff like that. Anyone who is not an 18-wheeler. When you're merging onto an interstate or major roadway, whatever, realize that if you're merging on, you're the one that is supposed to yield to the highway traffic. Okay? You should check your mirrors and get off that damn cell phone. Stop texting and stop talking and pay attention to where you're at. Because big trucks, they're on the average they're 80,000 pounds, unless they're an oversized rig, coming at you. And you got to think, when you're merging onto an interstate or any other major roadway, they may not have the ability to move over because of somebody that's in the lane blocking them from moving over. And they cannot stop on a dime, people. They can't slow down that damn fast. So open your eyeballs, check your mirrors, and pay attention and get off that damn cell phone, okay? If you've got to get on the phone, for God's sake, invest in a Bluetooth headset or something like that where you can talk freely, and do not text while you're driving, okay? Let's see, another thing too, aggressive driving. This goes for you truck drivers out there, these new school drivers, these old school drivers. For whatever reason, you want to get on the bumper of another car in front of you. For you four-wheelers, as we call them in the trucking industry, cars, pickup trucks, if you want to cut in front of us, please give us the courtesy of a turn signal and realize that we have a cushion in front of us. We cannot stop an 80,000-pound death machine on a dime. We have air brakes, okay? It takes us a certain distance at a certain speed to stop the damn truck, or slow down for that matter, okay? In case there's hard brakes that occur, all right? And just don't cut us off, okay? I'm sorry if you got road rage problems, talk to God about that. That's what I do. Another thing too is don't tailgate big rigs, because the trailers that most every big rig drags along behind them have recap tires on them. I don't care how new they are, they're recaps. They can blow out anytime, even if they've just been installed. They can blow out, and they can fly right through your windshield and cause death. If you're riding alongside them in a blind spot, if a truck driver cannot see you, and let me put it this way, if you cannot see a truck driver's face in his mirror, he cannot see you. You're in his blind spot, okay? Now, if he needs to move over for whatever reason, and you're in his blind spot, he's coming over there. So you need to be aware of that, okay? Okay, well, that's about all I got for now, okay? Stay tuned for other things, and, I don't know how I'm going to, at this point, incorporate info from other drivers, but I'll get that figured out. So, anyway, stay tuned, and I hope to give you some great input from other drivers along the way. Take care, and God bless.